Good morning, students. Welcome to English Literature class. And today we will read chapter 16, that is On Target. It was a mango season, summer season, and the mango season was in full swing. Mango orchards were covered with mango crops, and the trucks full of mango fruits were sent to town every morning. The children of the village were also allowed to enter into the orchard and eat as many mangoes they wished. Lalu and Sonu, after finishing their simple breakfast, they used to pick up their slingshot and telling their mother that they were going to pick up the mangoes, they also daily used to go into the orchard. Mother told them to hurry back home because now they after coming back home they had to deliver the goods to the shopkeeper before the noon because she had got the job of making 50 grams and 100 grams of packets of powdered spices like red chilies, turmeric, cumins, and black pepper. So, delivery has to be done by the children, so she used to ask her children come back soon after having ripe mangoes. And once they were weighed and packed, she would arrange them neatly in a bundles and put them in a jute carry bags for the children to deliver them to the shopkeeper of the village. Along with the other children, Lalu and Sonu ran to their favorite mango trees, which was laden with the fruit. Lali picked up a small stone and settled it in her slingshot and aimed at the highest mango on the tree, and the others knew what a great aim she had. She had a perfect aim, and they all fixed their eyes on the mango with their mouth open. Lali set her eyes on the target and took careful aim. Then she used to close one eye and pulled back the strap of the sling as much as she wanted with a very steady hand and used to release the stone. And there was a thud, and with a thud, a loud applause from all the admirers used to come to her, and Lali had again every time she used to prove herself the best shot in the whole village. The children used to collect their mangoes and scampered off to the homes. Then Lali's mother had also finished packing, and after the children had refreshed themselves, Sonu took out his bicycle while Lali picked up bag, sat on the carrier, and they set off to the village market. But there was something strange today. While they were going to the market to deliver the packets of the spices, this happened something strange. There were hardly any people in the market, and those who were there were rushing away. Soon the children found out that the village bully, Ghonga, had come to demand his share of the profit from the shopkeeper. As his eyes fell on the children, he immediately came rushing towards them, and before Sonu could turn his bicycle, the big man had thrown him off the bicycle. Lali also fell with her bag, which burst open. Her all spices just scattered on the ground. Sonu, in the meantime, began struggling with that bully man. He just tried to fight with that person. In a flash, in a very quick look, Lali just took out her slingshot and put a packet of powdered pepper in place of aimed. And just she took aim of her to the eyes of that bully. And as soon as the man faced her, she made a silent prayer. Oh God, let my aim be true. And then packet hit the man's squarely on his face, and as the pepper stung his eyes, he just let out with a scream. He just cried out with a scream. Then by them a crowd had gathered, and they all got together and tied up the Ghonga and carried them away to the police station. So everybody, and in the meanwhile all the gathered crowd were there. They just caught that bully and just took them to the nearby police station. Lali was now the heroine of the whole village. So in this way, they just caught the bully of that village and became the heroine of the village. So that's all in this chapter. Thank you.